Hey guys, what's up? It's Miguel here, and I'll be giving you guys another Black Ops commentary. So let me start off by talking about my class. In this game I use a commando with dual mag. I like the commando. It has pretty low recoil, like the spread, like compared to like the FAMAS, which kind of like is kind of inconsistent. The FAMAS kind of goes to, like the side sometimes. The commando is pretty it has pretty good spread. It mostly stays in the center. Like I'm pretty good at controlling it, and I feel comfortable with the commando. I also like the Galil and the FAMAS. The AUG, I would like if it had a little bit less recoil or fire rate. It kind of fires too fast for my liking, which directly translates into more recoil. And the commando, I feel like, is just the right amount of fire rate, so it has a perfect recoil. And I like the dual mag perk, or I mean attachment, because it allows me to reload fast without sleight of hand. And if you don't know, every odd reload, such as the first, the third, the fifth, and seventh, and so on and so forth reload, it gives you a slightly faster reload, because it's kind of like, in the game, it's like two magazines attached together, so you can just like flip it like you saw there. But yeah, I like that and it also gives me a lot of ammo. I'm a very spray happy person, and I like a lot of ammo. So yeah, and then I also use, as a sidearm, I use my pistol. I forgot what pistol it is, but I like to use pistols because I'll show you later in this video, but I'll show you later, but I like to pull it out if I'm out of ammo on my first gun, and just run around and shoot people with it. And I can actually kill people with it. And then for my perks, I'm using Blackjacket Pro, which I love because I hate grenades and I hate napalm strikes. I hate mortar teams and I hate B2 bombers, so you know that helps a lot. So I can just basically sit there. If a grenade's near me, I can just sit there and it'll barely hurt me. And then I use steady aim, which I love because I love hip firing, as you can see there, even though I don't kill anyone. But yeah, I love hip firing. I think it's great. And then marathon, I haven't gotten the pro yet, but I just like running a lot because I kind of like rushing. And I use Semtex because the regular grenade does not do it for me. I suck with the regular grenade because I don't like to cook it. So that's a problem I have with the regular grenade. With the Semtex, you just throw it out and it just sticks to whatever. And I use 2 concussions. Concussions have faster, I guess, I don't know how to say it, but you can throw it faster than like a flash or some other grenade, or side grenade, yeah. And I also use Claymore because it blocks off lanes, so if someone like destroys it or runs into it, you'll hear like, oh, your equipment has been destroyed, so you'll know someone's there or someone's shooting there, so you know directly, oh, not to go over there. And the kill streaks I have are 357, the UAV, which I love. I love anyone who uses UAV and counter UAV. Those people are like the best. And I use napalm and chopper. So I want to talk about kind of like consistencies. Like kind of post in the comments what your average game is, like your kill death ratio and team deathmatch. I have around like a 2.0 kill death ratio. I'm pretty consistent with my 2.0 kill death ratio, although there is some fluctuations. Like this is a little bit above average game. I go like what, 47 and 14, I can't remember, but yeah, 47 and 14, so it's kind of a little bit above average. But I usually around like 2.0 with a little bit of fluctuation. Maybe I'll get like a 1.7 or like a 2.1 game, but you know, I'm a pretty above average player, and a lot of people always want to get that, you know, that perfect game. But like, that's kind of impossible because there's always going to be an average. There's always going to be people who are good, and there's always going to be people who are bad. Someone has to die in order for someone to get kills. If you know what I'm saying, there has to be an even trade between kills and death. So someone's going to have a bad game, and someone's going to have a good game. So yeah, that's something I want to talk about. And basically, out of 10 games, I get 7 wins. Like this is just on average, but I get about like 7 good kill deaths and about like 7 wins. And then I'll probably get like 1 bad game, which is like, I don't know, sub 1.0 kill death ratio. And then out of like, I'll probably have like 2 good games, which is like 3.0, 4.0 kill death ratio and above. And usually I find that if I have a good kill death ratio, then I'll have a, you know, I'll win basically. And I'm usually in like the top 3. I'm probably always in the top 3. And yes, but there's a lot of people who are like average. Like I'm pretty consistent. I'm not average. I want to say like I'm a little bit above average, not to brag, but I just am because of my Counter-Strike 1.6 experience. But I'm pretty consistent, and a lot of people actually aren't consistent. Like a lot of people, they can't post like super good YouTube videos all the time. And I mean, I can't post super good YouTube videos all the time either. But at least I can like post my at least I have good games. If you guys want to see some like of my 2.0 kill death games, then I can show you. And this kill right here, like that was so weird. Like he shot me with a grenade launcher and it like bounced off my chest or something and it killed me. And that was really weird. And something like one of the things that like the easiest things to improve on is not gunfights, is not nades, although nade spots are pretty easy to improve on, but it's just learning the map. I guess nade spamming and nade spots is part of that, but just learning the map. I don't mean like going in and examining like through theater mode or whatnot, or like watching videos about it, but just go in and play a game. There's nothing more valuable than experience. Like, you can watch a YouTube video where someone analyzes a map. Oh, they're like, oh, Fire Range has this good spam spot, this and that spam, whatever. But you won't know, you won't remember it in the heat of battle until you actually play it, until you actually experience it. So, like, if you're having trouble, like I know for me, my worst map is Hanoi. I freaking hate that map. I don't know why, but I freaking hate that map. And so I just played a ton of Hanoi. Like I just learned every single spot. Like it was so confusing for me when I first played it. I was like, whoa, there's a room up in like the second floor, and like there's whatchamacallit, and there's like a theater room and whatnot, and I was like, whoa. And then finally I got the hang of it. I know like the good nade spots, where the nades land, like where the domination flags are, and like good routes to the domination flag, and good vantage points to shoot them. So like a lot of people are like, oh, I'm not good. Well, go and learn the map. Like just go in and play. Don't worry about kill death ratio. If you get 5.0 kill death ratio, it doesn't matter. If you get 0.75 kill death ratio, it doesn't matter, as long as you're learning the map. And make sure to watch the kill cams. The biggest thing is people just spam like the respawn button and don't look for the kill death or the kill cam. Like you'll see where people kill you from. You'll see like if a nade hits you, you'll go into the kill cam and watch the kill cam and see where they threw it from. And then you'll be like, oh, if I throw a nade like over this building, then it'll hit the guys on spawn. And that's a good thing to know, because you can always learn from other people, and there's always good like vantage points. So if you're taking like a domination flag and then you think you're perfectly covered and you somehow die from someone shooting you, and you're like, how did that happen? Just watch the kill cam. He's probably in like a higher building from a higher vantage point or something, and you're like, oh, now I know that I have to watch for that that thing. And this right here, that pissed me off. Freaking second chance. Like nothing really pisses me off in the game, but like that didn't really piss me off, but it just made me angry because I didn't get the kill and he probably got revived. But yeah, so like, you know, just learn the map. Go in, learn the map. Make sure like you don't make any silly mistakes. Like don't run out into the open and be like, oh, I'm learning the map because I'm getting killed and like just running around. Don't do that. Play smart. Like obviously there's gonna be like times when you get frustrated, and I understand, like, but try and play as smart as you can. And this is coming up to the end. I get a sick double nade, as you can see right there, to double nade. And you know, if you like this video, comment, subscribe, and like this video and subscribe. Yeah, peace out.